Hello everyone and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in Detective Pikachu, where it's a little bit warmer in this room, but it's really not that much warmer. Anyways, let's talk about the culprit. The violin was swapped out, and you say someone here did that. Yes. I can't imagine. No, actually, could it be that he knows something? Well, it's just a rumor, but I've heard Max has a lot of debt he needs to pay back. The violin was a very valuable one, so he may have stolen it, so he could sell it.
It sounds like Max could have had a motive to steal the violin.
Really, Pikachu, you're not gonna say anything about that?
Yeah, I don't think Max actually did it, but I can't remember.
It makes sense that he did, though, because he can always have Chatot just pretend to be him.
This is not Chet.
You're correct. So that's the thing with anyone else, is nobody else can imitate. But...
Huh?
Sheesh! Yeah!
nothing. So what was the...
So, what do we do?
It's just like, okay, I guess I'll talk to more people until a prompt fucking appears. It's like...
Yeah, we think the accident was more than just an accident. We're trying to figure out what exactly happened. Was there anyone who left the studio or who went backstage once Cricketune and Karina were done performing? I think this one was you.
Yan yan!
Nobody, huh? Well, you could see the whole studio, so if you say nobody, I guess that's that. Yan yan!
Oh, could you tell us a bit more?
Hey, can you tell us a bit more? There was a bit of time between when Cricketune and Karina finished their recital and the next rehearsal, right? Was there anyone besides Karina and Amelia who left the studio during the time? And I can't tell people apart very well, but it says there was only two people who came and went. Amelia and Keith.
Nope, not talking to you.
Ah. What's up?
What's up?
What's the matter?
Here we go. Oh, about when she met Keith. I ran into Keith on my way back to the studio. He was standing near the entrance, but he looked very depressed.
He was about to go report to here that he messed up the assistant Pokemon's schedule.
And you came right back to the studio after that, right? That's right!
What's up?
Yay.
Nothing. Nothing.
What, do we have to go back into the studio?
Yeah, this is the one that sucks. It's like, you click on literally goddamn everything, and it's like, what the fuck is left? Because I think I remember getting stuck at this specific spot, because it's...
Yeah, I also remember that too.
Unless it's just, we have to go into the case notes, but usually it...
Now we know
does that.
almost the exact moment when the violin was swapped. The culprit has to be someone involved with the show. Let's find out about the alibis of everyone involved between the time Karina finished playing and I brought out the violin.
Now, I did notice something. Let me just check. Let me double check Meiko. No. It lists there being a room here.
Yeah, but we can't go into it.
Yeah. The door should just be around here. Shut up, Meiko. Map of the floor. Yep. Let's check every room and talk to every single person again. No.
What do you want?
No.
I think it is back in the studio.
Yeah, but where?
I'm sorry, I'm not being specific. The recording studio.
Yeah, because like there ain't nothing in here.
Yeah, Magnemite I don't think should have that voice.
No. It should be bzzz.
Magnemite.
Yeah, hold on a second. Because I know at some point we have to prompt how the fuck they got into to Karina's room. But I don't know how we prompt that. Talk to them.
Yes.
What was
The
that?
fuck was that?
What?
What?
We never actually talked to Karina about her alibi.
Yes.
Okay. Can I help? After my performance, I went backstage to put my violin there. Hiro asked you to do that, right? Did you see anyone else while you were back there? I don't remember. I'm sorry. I should have paid more attention. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
Oh.
So the culprit is?
No.
My God.
Wait, what's that? All of our suspects have alibis?
Arguable. Love that. I don't want to point fingers, but it may have been Olga who stole my violin. Why do you say that? Well, Olga has asked me a few times before if I'd be willing to part with it, and of course I said no. Of course, your grandfather made it for you. That's right, but it didn't seem like Olga was ready to give up. She may have planned something like this.
It seems Olga has a motive anyway, but we can't just decide she's the culprit based off of that.
But we can suspect her based on that.
Well, this is a conundrum. I didn't expect everyone involved to have alibis. This can only mean one thing: the culprit. Use double team.
There was no culprit. Created a fake alibi.
That's right, the culprit must have used some sort of trick to create a fake alibi.
That being said, I don't think anyone working in the studio or the sub-control room had the time to do anything elaborate like that.
I agree, our suspects are the people who were moving around on their own. That's 4 people: Max, Olga, Keith, and Amelia.
You don't think Amelia is?
I know how you feel, but a detective has to keep an objective view of everything. Still, we could use some more information. Now that I think about it, Mimikyu had snuck out of the Pokemon dressing room and was wandering around, right? Maybe if we talk to it, it'll help shed some light on the situation.
Yeah, this is one of the stupid things in
Yeah,
this game.
'cause-
It demands you try to get an alibi of the victim.
Of the victim,
It's
yeah,
like,
that is
okay,
so
I
stupid.
recognize that, yes, it is theoretically possible that
That
the
she
victim is
staged it.
staging this, but
It's Chameleon, no.
no. It's just like, why the fuck? Where the hell is it?
Probably back in his dressing room.
God damn it. Of course, it was just wandering the halls throughout the rest of this time.
Either that or it's backstage now.
Check in here. Well, it's not in here. Check in its dressing room. It's not in here. Check backstage.
God, it sounds like Magnemite is having a seizure.
Yeah. It's not backstage.
Where the hell did you go?
Check
Mimikyu?
on stage. It's
There
on
it is.
stage.
Kiki? You were wandering around the dressing room during the rehearsal, right? Do you think you could tell us more about that time? So you visited the dressing room for Paragli's partner, right? What happened? Kiki! Someone kicked the door when you knocked? I'm betting that was Paragli. Kiki! Paragli's too narrow-minded. I'm pretty sure it was in a bad mood because you were pounding on the door. You should go make up later. Kiki! Paragli's partner got mad at you.
You mean Olga was in Max's dressing room?
Kiki! You got yelled at when you knocked on the door, you say. You heard, "Get out of my way."
Was that really Olga? I mean, Olga said she was in her own dressing room, and Max didn't say anything about her being in his room either.
Hey, Mimikyu, did you go into the dressing room at all? Kiki! You ran away as fast as you could. Well, I guess we have no way of knowing what was really going on then. Actually, we do.
Yeah, I mean, we do. When it visited the other ones.
Kiki! It would have nothing to do with you as always. Man, it looks like it took the rejection hard.
Don't be so depressed. I bet you'll get another chance soon.
You're right. If you're that motivated, I bet everyone will realize you've got talent someday. Don't worry too much.
Here we go.
So there's a fake alibi. And there's Mimikyu's knock to consider, too.
Mimi cues?
Yeah, Mimi cute.
Mimic
What are you
cue.
thinking, Pikachu?
Yes, of course. It all makes sense now. A bolt of brilliance!
Okay.
The culprit is...
The culprit used a trick to
You
make
might
us.
you made screwed up culprit so badly.
You did?
You just went the culprit.
The culprit used a trick to make us believe he was somewhere else when he was actually backstage.
Sorry about that. It's just like what the fuck did you even just say?
I think my lips got attached to each other and went.
I mean, it
"Mhm."
is a trick.
That's right. Amelia provided an alibi for the culprit so she can help us figure it out. Come on, Tim. He knows it's
Thank
Keith.
you, Mimikyu. There's something I'd like you to show me, Amelia. Sure, what do you need? You mentioned that you knocked on the doors of Olga and Max's dressing rooms when you visited them. Do you think you could show me exactly how? Well, sure, but it's not like I did anything special. I just knocked 3 times. Any staff member at GNN would do the same.
So that's the trick the culprit used. Tim, now's the time to gather everyone in the studio.
Yeah. This is so good. They even have a room for it. A stage.
I figured out the truth behind the accident.
What are you saying? That one of us here is the culprit?
Yeah, just what do you mean the truth? We're all friends here. Can't say I appreciate the insinuation.
Come on now. Let's allow Tim to speak his mind.
Thank you, Hero. Here it is. I'm not one to mince words. The culprit is...
Someone
Go
in
on.
this room.
You know
Yeah.
who it is, don't you?
Someone, you already said that.
Max, it's you. You're the one.
What? Oh, come on. Is this some kind of prank? What on earth would I have to gain from busting up someone's violin?
Nothing. If the violin really was broken. But it isn't broken. That one was a fake, wasn't it?
A fake violin? Oh, what an imagination. How could you come up with a theory like that?
You tell him, Tim.
Very simply.
I guess it is mass, but I
We
know
checked the
Keith
pieces
had
of the
something to do
violin,
with it too.
but there
Yeah.
wasn't a message on them anywhere. Karina told us that her violin had a message written on it from her grandfather, which means the broken one couldn't be hers.
A written message? I never noticed such a thing on it.
Right. That's because it's written on the inside. It's something only Karina could know, since she watched the violin being made.
Right. As a child, I played at my grandfather's workshop. He inscribed a special message for me, and it was written on the inside.
You see? And now that proves the broken violin must have been a fake.
But where's the real one?
I think
Backstage
Max
somewhere?
probably knows.
But no, I haven't done anything. Listen, the whole time the violin was backstage, I was in my dressing room. How could I be in 2 places at once?
Oh boy, this is where you take down his alibi.
Let's take this shit down. Olga in the dressing room, Yanma in the studio, Mimikyu in the hallway, Chatot in the dressing room. I mean, technically this is true because somebody heard Olga in his dressing room, but that's just because Chatot's in there. He can do that, but Chatot's in the dressing room.
Actually, my guess is it was Chatot in the dressing room. You probably used a trick like this.
Gotcha! I'll be right out!
Oh, yes, that's exactly what I heard.
Admit it! Admit it!
Chatot, be quiet!
You just made it seem like you were still in that room. And then you swapped the real violin that was backstage with the fake.
Oh.
You have to admit it! You have to admit it!
I had no choice. My popularity's been sagging. I wasn't sure the show would get picked up again. And if it didn't, I knew I'd be let go. I couldn't pay back my debts. I'd be finished.
Oh, Max. You were wrong. I was going to have you continue as our host.
What? But everything I did.
I'm really sorry, Max. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to call the police.
Yeah, that's fair. Just like, I was gonna... look, I think he's wrong.
What
like,
a fool he was.
I think I agree with Mr. Clifford.
In
Just
the
like,
end,
yeah,
he was the one who
he's
didn't
fine
believe
as a
in
host, but
his
he sucks. Nobody likes him.
Hey, you guys! I found the videos.
Oh, good! It took you 3 hours!
Hanging out here.
Nobody got her alibi. Ever. She's just not
Max
been
was
here.
the culprit all
I think that's
along.
what that secret room is that we can't go into.
Yeah.
It's the storage room or something.
Yeah. The culprit was Max.
And that's case closed.
No,
now.
Case Closed is a different show. It's an anime.
Let's get back on the track.
Check out the video. Finally!
Meiko's finally back with
Like
the
how it's a
video.
VHS tape.
Let's go to the sub-control room and
Yep.
watch it. Maybe he'll show us some clues.
I mean, look, we don't know when this took place. This could take place in the 90s.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
Okay, let's check this out.
Let's play the whole thing through.
Wait, she was there during this.
Yeah,
Remember,
she said she was.
keep your eyes on Charizard.
Yeah.
The daytime parade is now starting. Everyone is excited to see the popular Pokemon of the park marching by. Who better to lead than Charizard? We've been told the theme of this year's
Hey,
parade is
look at that
dreams.
balloon.
Oh,
Why is the audio sound distorted?
Because it's a VHS tape.
Charizard's eyes turn red.
Yeah. Bar was used after all.
Oh, damn, it just bitch slapped Maganium.
I mean, she probably deserved
but
it.
it's a great school.
But no, seriously, like, holy shit.
But it's too dangerous. We need to get out of here.
Notice that despite it being like, oh, this is very dangerous, he literally went to all the places where it
That's
would be
the
the
whole
least
video.
dangerous.
Exactly how we heard it from the Pokemon at Fine Park.
Yeah.
Did you find out anything?
Maybe.
Yeah.
There was something I noticed.
The balloon pop.
Right, the scene with the balloon. Right there.
Better to lead than Charizard. We've been told the theme of this year's
The balloon
parade.
popped.
There's the Skorupi.
Maybe
Really?
it's
You had your
on the side.
Skorupi do it up
Tim,
close?
zoom in on the balloon, and then play it backwards in slow motion.
Okay.
It looks like a needle or something flew at the balloon.
You're right.
But where did it come from? Rewind it a little more. Stop there.
Isn't
Hey.
that Keith?
It
That's
does look like
Skorupi.
Keith.
And that man.
Right. The Pokemon at Fine Park told us a man with a Skorupi was after Harry.
It really looks like Keith.
You know, that looks almost like it could be Keith.
What? Keith was there? Working with you?
No, not with us. I don't think he was even working at GNN back then.
Meiko's right. He only joined us about 6 months ago.
So it was Keith who caused the incident? He's the one who went after my dad?
Looks like it. And he was hiding in plain sight. Let's go capture
Well,
Keith.
that's a problem. Let's capture him! I don't think that you can do a citizen's arrest. Who would have thought Keith was the culprit?
Yeah, he had us all fooled. It's even possible that he knew about Max's plan and used it to try and take you out.
He doubled down on this. Like, you were actually the target
Wow.
of her violin. Me?
Think back to when the violin got busted. Why did we end up helping out in the first place?
Well, Keith made a mistake about scheduling assistant Pokemon, and... Oh.
That's right, and there was another suspicious point about his behavior. Do you know what that was? Let Magnemite out, he showed Tim where to stand.
He accompanied Karina. He looked after the end.
I think it's he showed Tim where to stand.
I don't think he did. I think it's the fact that he looked after the Yanma. It was his Yanma that had the adjusted sheet, so he staged his own Yanma to cause the accident.
It was only a coincidence that he was told to look after the Yanma.
How was it only a coincidence? Fuck you, that's bullshit.
I knew it.
He accompanied Karina.
No, he showed Tim where to
I don't think he did, though.
I'm glad you remember. He told you where to stand when I was going to bring out the violin.
Certain that was not the case.
He must have known that was where the camera would fall.
I don't even think we were shown that scene, if so. You think Keith and Max were working together?
It's not impossible. We can't rule it out anyway.
Why would Keith? No, now's not the time to be asking questions. We need to catch Keith first. Let's go, Pikachu.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not here anymore. Well, okay, Max might be, but Keith is not. Run for the... Yeah, there he goes. There he is, Keith!
Don't let him get away. We've got to go after him, Tim.
Right.
Oh, you think I'm running?
I mean, he is running.
Where'd he go?
Pikachu, look. He's going to the roof.
The roof.
Let's go. Take the emergency stairs that aren't shown on the map.
He did take the
Stop,
stairs.
Keith.
Of course he did.
You can't get away.
Always take the stairs.
We'll just have to see about that now, won't we? Skorupi, keep them busy.
Super skillful sniper, and yet he had to be literally 10 feet away to shoot.
Watch out for its poison sting.
Like, it literally, no one would know it was Keith if he didn't make him go up and stand next to it. You're not that skilled.
Missed. Oh well.
I never miss.
Help is on its way.
The ultrasonic
Perfect
waves.
timing, Neuburn. Now, could you blast them away?
Get down low, Tim.
Pikachu!
Oh, what was that?
Tim, are you alright?
Reinforcements. Neuburn, time to go.
Why did he start
Farewell,
working
Detective.
at the studio?
I hope you'll go easier
6
on
months
me
ago,
next
though.
time.
Maybe because he was trying to find the footage.
Like, oh yeah, that could be it. Yeah, I bet that's it.
Blast.
Cartoonishly evil.
Away.
All that work for nothing.
No, not nothing. You know who it is.
It wasn't for nothing, Tim. Look at this.
Huh? The locket?
That's right. Not just any old locket. It has a little secret.
What do you mean?
Well, unless I'm mistaken, this locket should contain a clue left by Harry.
Which you just overwrote by taking a photo.
Maybe it's...
Got away this time.
Yeah, it could
Too
be.
bad. You never know. There could be a clue hidden in this locket.
There could be, there is, you just said so.
Yeah. No, we're about to get some clues. Would you like to continue playing? Yes! The Rhyme Wharf.
This place is about to become Chapter 7.
His father looks a little bit,
Blocky?
I was gonna say a little bit old, but I think it's just because the colors are so faded out in this. Oh, yeah, it's a car accident.
Really bad car accident.
Real bad car accident. Pika!
That same dream again.
Pikachu, what's up? It's way too early.
Tell me about it. I'm so sorry to wake you, but I think I'm forgetting something. I promise.
What the fuck is this music?
Tim!
Get
Hey,
funky up
Tim!
in here.
Tim!
Are you ready, Tim? Let's head over to Baker's place. They should be done with their analysis.
Pikachu, it's 3 in the morning.
Yeah, seriously. Of the locket.
Yeah, that locket we gave them yesterday. I wonder what kind of secrets it held.
Who knows? Let's hope it had some clue for us. Let's get going. Well,
I guess it's not actually... It looks like it might actually be light outside now, so... Yeah.
It is now, but in the cutscene it was
Yeah. It's the detective journal. I didn't realize there was such a journal.
It's more useful than you think. They have a special
editorial
every month. And they discuss everything from how to trail a suspect to disarming a bomb.
I feel like that shouldn't be stuff they put out in the general public's knowledge.
Coffee is a complex topic, Tim, but I'll share what I know with you. Detective Coffee Note number 29. A blend is when you mix together more than one type of coffee bean. You can invent a whole new flavor.
Lord. Okay, yeah, I think that we're gonna call it here and come back next time with even more of Detective Pikachu. Until then, the future is very uncertain. What is certain is you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then!
Goodbye.